race from the TT Cup with SBR. Unfortunately, they didn't have any commentary last night, so I can sort of knock this little bit of work up for the lads. I think this is the reverse grid, so it must be race 3. So I'm gathering. Inky had a nightmare last race because he's first on the grid. Hey, well done, Inky. Same old shit as we say, is it? Right then, let me just get a little prepared here. A minito, por favor. I have to mind my coughing and spluttering because I am full up with the flu. It's not COVID, it's got a cold. But me and Moz were busy at an ESR racing last night, and the boys were here racing at, we are right, so here we go. Let's get the details up here. I can't see the rundown. Oh, here we go. Here's some spots. So we are Inky Holmes in first, Frowney second, Aussie Rooster third, Lafitsky in fourth, Brian's in fifth, Luke Mitchell sixth, Tim is in seventh, Conrod's in eighth. Let's see if we can flick through the field. Stam Bingo in eighth. Oh, Conrad in eighth. My gosh, what am I looking at? Stam Bingo in ninth. Oh, Saturday morning. Bear with me. Right then, so going into the first corner, Inky Holmes will lead. I know, it's a wet race at the Bring as well. Ah, interesting. See how they get on ya. This is a surprise, I didn't know it was wet. We're in for a treat here. Just looking back, we go from the back of the field, watching what's go on board with Stam Bingo. Looking for a little gap to get through Conrad here. Nothing going. Further through the field. Timmy, Luke Mitchell, Brian. Main man from the league of Brian. Oh, Lafitsky's run wide just ahead. It's going to let Aussie right in on the back of him. He's trying to get up the inside and he's going to make our stick, I do believe. He's going to get a little bit of drier track on the right before he gets back into the soaking wet track of Red Bull. Making money, Aussie Rooster. Inky Holmes up ahead. Everyone trying to take their time in these treacherous conditions. They got 20 laps of this to get through. So you're going to have full concentration for the entire time they're there, I think. We're going to have to go back and have a look because there's a lot going on behind us. So look, Conrad looking to make a move on Lafitsky. He's going to stick out a little nose up the inside, nothing doing. Luke's round the outside, gives Lafitsky a go faster bump. Luke runs wide. Conrad into the back of Lafitsky. Just little nudges in these treacherous conditions. Very difficult to make overtakes in these conditions. I know this myself, having raced a wet race myself last night. It's just, you can't make a clean overtake, really. You're going to get some door rubbing. Nothing much you can do about that. But to be fair, they're doing really well. Some close racing going on here. Side by side, Stam Bingo's made a place or two already. Oh, something's gone on with Conrad. What happened with Conrad? He wasn't back, he lost it. He went ahead to Stam Bingo there. So a little go back and have a look ski. Timmy got up the inside of Fitsky, but it looks way up ahead. Is he going to get around him? Stam Bingo's getting up the inside of Conrad. Brian's gone round the outside of Luke Mitchell. Everyone's swapping positions. Now Brian's having a go at Timmy. Stam Bingo's having a go at Luke. There's a lot of action going on, guys. Forgive me if I don't get it all in, but I am doing my best. There, you got me out of my seat already, fellas. Oh, Timmy's gone a little bit sideways into Fitsky there. Let's have a little look at the instant replay. Brian's looking round the outside as well. Timmy a little bit late. Oh, no, fair play. Just well held. Well held. Good driving going on. Fair dues. Oh, Lee's a little bit slow again. looks like he's finding it hard in these wet conditions. I probably would take a guess that he hasn't done wet racing a lot, because he races with me and the boys a lot, like, and we don't do it much neither. Oh, he's gone well wide, eh? Looks like your new brake mod failed you, Lafitsky. Anyway, Timmy's up into 4th, Brian's into 5th, and Stan Bingo's on a charge, on an absolute charge. He started last. Oh, Conrod's sticking it up the inside. He's going to make us stick. It seems like if you lose one spot here, you're going to lose a couple. It seems like a few cars will follow through, so you've got to be really aware and try not to lose our spot, because we're just going to train the cars following through. You got Conrad having a look on Brian. He's going to try and get it down the inside and makes it count. Up at the front we got, there's been a swap for the lead. Inca Holmes was in the lead coming up around back section before we go into the final 2 corners. Aussie Roosters latched onto the back of it, looking for a move. Dino's looking down the inside. Inky defended it, but it made him run wide. Now Dino's going to take advantage of that, and he takes first place. Aussie, there's a little tiny bit of 3 wide into a corner. Oh, it's good stuff. Fair dues, boys. Aussie takes complete advantage of it and goes into first place. I think he's a little bit wobbly, but there. He's a little bit nervous now, I can only imagine. He's lost first place. He's trying to fight his best to get back into first. Dino's on the back of him looking, and meanwhile Timmy's getting involved now as well. Look at Dino, bumper to bumper stuff, like, fair play. Oh, Timmy's gone into the back of Dino there. These wet conditions really are difficult. It's so hard to make a clean overtake, especially like in the braking zones. I mean, you come up to the braking zone and you just diving into cars. You can't do much. Oh, there's not much you can do about it. I would probably say it's your fault, Timmy, a little bit late on your brake. Should have looked in front of you, but nevertheless, there's no too much damage done. So we're on into 4th place with Timmy. Conrad's up into 5th. Brian's in 6th, Stan Bingo in 7th, Luke Mitchell in 8th. Lefitsky's having a nightmare, and he's in last place. Luke Mitchell, internet's looking a bit better this week, Luke. Good stuff. Stan Bingo is probably the one looking a bit laggy, to be fair. He's looking up the inside of Brian. Couldn't get over. Oh, he's trying to get back on the track. Stan giving him much room. Conrad's picked up a 1 second penalty. He's going to have to get rid of that. If you cross the line with that at the end of the race, it will be doubled. Stan Bingo's going to hold the inside. He's got actually action-packed stuff here, I'm telling you. Let's go down the home straight again here with Dino. He's looking up the inside of Inca Holmes. Horsey's pulled a little bit of breathing space ahead. He's trying around the outside, he's gone a little wide. They're still side by side coming up to the 2nd corner. But Dino's got the traction on the, he's pulled into 2nd place. Oh, what's going on up there? Back for the instant replay. Conrad still holding his 1 second penalty. Stan Bingo up the inside of Brian. Oh, what's happened to Conrad here? Just lost traction, did he? Yeah, he just lost a lot of traction, really, and run wide. Is he going to pick up I don't think he'd pick up a penalty, as it didn't look like he gained an advantage. Ooh, there's the contact. Oh, we're going to have to go back and have a little look-ski. So Conrad's cut back across track. Brian's got just such a good run here, and there's just no room. Just an unfortunate incident, I think. There's no malice in it whatsoever. Just unlucky. He's treacherous. I mean, you do well to have as little contact as they are, because it's so difficult in these wet conditions. Look at the tapping where his Stan Bingo is not giving any space. He's trying to keep Brian off a track, like. Anyway, Dino is all. Oh, I'm missing it all there, aren't I? They're going to shout to me this. Look at this. Here we go. Aussie runs wide on the exit of this corner. Dino's got a good run coming out with it. He's going to look for the switch back up the inside. Side by side going into the last 2 corners. This is how we do it. Dino's going to make it stick. Yes, Ozzy's looking for the switchback. He's not going to get it. Dino holds his line well. Dino's kind of good tune out of his car here. Really taking confidence out of that win that he got last week that I heard about. And it looks like he's carried on this on into the following week. And he's galloping, isn't he? He really is. Ozzy's on the back of him all, keeping him honest. Seems like Linky's dropped off a little bit now. Oh, what we got here? We got to go back to the replay. Looking behind. Brian's trying to get in. Stambingo's not giving Brian any room. Get over, Stambingo. Make some room for the Brian, man. Oh, there's a hop, skip and a jump there. Let's not miss out on that. The new update has blessed us with this new thing we call the hop, skip and jump. Get ready for it. Hi-yi! And there's Timmy doing his hop, skip and jump. Well, there should be a bonus point involved for that. There's a little bit of contact going into the corner. Not much doing, to be fair. It's just a pile of cars trying to break their way through. Yeah, so like I was saying, Bright, should probably hand out bonus points for hop, skip and the jumps. This is, you know, I think it's a new addition really. We could probably add now to the racing. Meaning, you know, Gran Turismo has blessed us with it. Let's continue. It's action packed here, fair dues. Dino's still holding the lead. Lafitsky has made a position. He's not last anymore. Conrad is, after an incident that went on earlier in the race. Brian's trying to get a good toe out of the last corner up here on the back of Luke Mitchell. He's going to get side by side into the first. Inca Holmes picks up a penalty. He's going to need to shave out. What's Luke Mitchell doing? What's going on? Trying to... Good move from Brian. Good, well held, right? Fair play. Oh, looks like Dino's run wide. There's been more action. I just have to keep going back constantly, all the time. So we're up ahead. Ozzy managed to get back through with Dino, and now Dino's on the back of Ozzy. He's lost a little bit of ground there. Stambingo is still on a charge. Oh, Dino's locked up going around here. Stambingo's going to get up the inside. It looks like he's going to lose another spot. There's out Dino. Oh, I think I must have cursed him when I was talking about him earlier on. He must have heard me like. Right, onwards. I'm going to try and cut out the replays going back so much, because otherwise we're going to make the end of the race. But anyway, off we go. It's been so action packed, to be fair, boys. You're keeping me busy. Oh, look at this. 3 wide going into the final 2 corners. Lee Fitzy pulls out. Brian trying to keep it up the inside of Luke Mitchell. Is he going to stick it in? No, he backs out there, thinks better of it. Luke runs wide. Brian will get a better run on the exit and takes a spot. Clever thinking, Brian. Some tact on track craft going on, eh? Experience, that's what that is. Lafitsky now also takes advantage and gets up the inside. Let's keep an eye on Lafitsky, makes a clean overtake. Lovely jubbly. Brian a little wide on the exit. Inca Holmes is just dropping back for the field. He's trying to fight back with Timmy here. Timmy's going to be on the outside. I think he's ghosting his guts off. He's going to have to let Brian through here. Thank you very much. Brian, on we go. Oh, he runs a little wide on the exit. Oh, he's going to get a double overtake done on him by the Welsh crew. No. Oh, and Luke Mitchell. See what I mean about if you lose a spot, you can just a train of cars come through. A mistake is so costly. Oh, now we got 2 cars ahead battling, which is going to leave Brian back in. He's going to settle in nicely with a good toe out of here. He looks like he's got a run on the 2 of them, to be fair. He could be making a move. I will go up at the front now. I can see Stambingo's taking a lead, but I mean, look at it all going on here. I only got 1 set of eyes and 1 mouth. It's a good one, isn't it? Yep. Anyway, 3 wide up straight into the net. I think he had a cracking first corner then. He just took the both of them up the inside. Fair play. Up ahead, Stambingo's taken first place. Aussie Roosters latching onto the back of him. Dino's not giving up the fight, yeah. He is going for it. Stambingo, they got quite a gap though to the back of him. Scorsy back for some closer action. I think he needs to get rid of that penalty. He's got the admin looking down on him with a frown, I should imagine. Get rid of your penalty, Inca Holmes. Lefitsky, after an early drama, has got himself up a few spots and he's making money. We can see Conrad on the back of Luke at the back of the field. So, down the home straight. Lee's going to try and stick it up the inside of Brian. Is he going to make a stick? Brian seems to have got a better run round the outside, and he's no goal for Lefitsky. Inca Holmes still yet to get rid of his penalty. Dino up in the still in third. Tiny smidge up on his time here. She's still keeping the pace strong. How come we don't got no throttle going on? Why ain't they showing? That's weird. Anyway, Timmy in fourth. Timmy's made a lot of ground up and all. Stan Bingo's on a flyer, I gotta be said. Aggressive as hell, but he gets the job done. Oh, it looked like Holmes was gonna have a run on the outside end, but he just ran it wide. Oh, Luke's picked up a penalty. Gotta get rid of your penalties, Luke. What's happened here? Looks like Lefitsky lost a few spots. Big pile of cars ahead. Luke takes advantage, nips up the inside of one, couldn't get through the second one. Conrad's going to make a move and put Lee back to the back of the grid. 7th and 8th place, both carrying penalties though. No one really wants to slow down and get rid of them. Don't forget, they will be doubled if you cross the finish line with your penalty. Aussie the Rooster still in second, trying to get closer to Stan Bingo, who's, I think he's come from last to first in 11 laps, which is pretty decent. I got no tyre wear or nothing to look at here, so I'm just winging it. We're just over halfway through. They should be due. I don't know if there's a tyre change going on. I don't know if there was. I'm not quite sure. Having not been in the races anymore, I don't get anything shade me. I'm treated like I got a plague now, to be fair. Thanks, Brian. But you know that's all it is, isn't it? Hopefully I'll be in the BTCC next year and it'll be a justified decision to move. Anyway, up into second place, but still in second place, Aussie the Rooster. Luke looks like he's made a move on Brian. I think Luke was in 6th going into the. Oh, Brian runs a little wide. Luke's got the better traction out of the corner. He's going to get a run all the way up the straight. Look, Inca Holmes, don't forget, started in 1st. He's having an absolute mare. Down into 8th. Come on, Welsh boys, what are you doing, man? Huh? You're supposed to love the rain. You live in Wales, for God's sake. Come on, man. Shocking. Anyway, Brian trying to fight back on Luke. Up towards the front, we got Frown Dino still in 3rd, holding Timmy off. Timmy is just about in the slipstream, so Dino's going to have to keep his foot down and be away. As you can see, on the 10th lap, Dino put in one of his fastest laps of the race, so he's keeping his pace strong. I'm looking at his times here, and yeah, they're pretty consistent. I give him that. Very consistent. He's going to be, look, oh, Timmy's he's creeping ever so closer. Pardon me. I'm going to slip my tea here. Can't beat a good cover. Oh, Timmy's right on the back of Dino now. He's going to try and be challenging for that spot pretty soon, I'm sure. There's not much going on, there's pretty gaps. But hold on, Conrad's going to have a little look at Brian for 6th place. Can he get it up the inside? Yeah, Brian's going to let him in like a gent that he is. Timmy's still fighting hard. I'm sure he made a couple of early errors, or he started further back maybe. But he's definitely made a few places and clocking in the fastest lap of his race so in the last lap, so he's probably getting in the swing of it now. He's just getting in the swing of it with 7 laps to go. Stan Bingo's got a bit of a gap ahead. Dino's definitely closing in on Aussie the Rooster though. He's probably in his toe now, so Aussie's going to have to be aware of that. Meanwhile, it looks like Brian's going to be having another dip on Connor now. Oh, Connor's gone a little bit defensive. Brian goes for the outside line. They side by side. Oh, what a move. He can make it stick. Nah, Connor's going to get the exit. Unlucky, Brian. Compromised on your exit there. The entrance looked awesome. Two Welsh boys are really struggling in these wet conditions. I'm very disappointed in you boys. Very disappointed. I'll have both of you know, Inca Holmes and Lipitsky. Aussie ain't happy. Anyway, through the field here, Dino's opened up a little bit on Timmy again. Timmy's lost the back of Dino, and Dino is on another charge. He's picked up he's picked up a bit of pace coming into the final half of the race, and he's gone fastest lap again of his race so far. He has really got his foot going now, starting to get in the swing of it himself. Timmy must have heard me talking about him, and he's just lost it. Yep, he's off the back of Dino, losing ground. Probably he'll get into the... I think he'll find Luke is getting onto the back of him. Dino with a tighter line than Aussie through here, which should get him a better exit. He looks, and again, also here, Aussie looked a little bit out of shape there. Dino's going to get another pull up into the final two corners. Still with them penalties glistening in the back. It doesn't look good on you two boys. Come on, get rid of your penalties. Dino, look, oh, this is about as close as he's been for a while to the back of Aussie Rooster. He's gonna be having a look at him pretty soon. This is probably the closest battle we got so far. Oh, hang on. I think Lipitsky is over. Might as well have a look for some of the action at the back. Lee runs, I don't know what Lee's doing, but there looks like he's doing the drunken panda, like Holmes looking for a run up the inside, go around the outside, run wide. It's just hard trying to find traction and make an overtake. It is in these conditions, so difficult. It's not easy. Ooh, Brian Conrod's picked up a big penalty. Oh, you can see this is because he didn't get rid of the penalty earlier on. Now it's added on top. Now you're kind of 1.3 with 4 laps to go. I mean, you got to get rid of them, boys. They're only going to cost you. Anyway, Timmy seemed to have picked it back up again going into the last couple of laps. He's back on the back of Dino. Dino's lost a slight... No, he's still in the slip, but I'm sure he was a bit closer last lap. Going into this lap at least. Aussie's going for it. He's not giving up the fight, Aussie. He's trying to keep Stan Bingo on us, but... Stan Bingo's gone, and let's be fair, unless he makes an error, I don't think he's going to get caught. But Aussie ain't going to give up. He will not give up. He is there until the 20th lap. Luke is on a bit of a charge. He's getting into the back of this bunch for third, well, it's a fight for third place really. Second, third and fourth. So Luke's trying to get involved in this. There's a yawning back to Conrad, who's got carrying that big penalty. Brian's in 7th. I'm sure something's going on there. Brian was in 5th or 6th earlier on. And the two Welsh boys still at the back. Lee I don't think Lee got on with that corner. I don't think, did you go around there one-sided today, Lee? I don't think you like that corner, do you? Inky getting rid of his penalty, was it? What's going on here? Oh, I think he gave him a little tap. There's a little tiny tap from Inca Holmes, so he backed out there to give position back to Lipitsky, because he's a proper gentleman. But Lipitsky runs wide anyway and says, I don't want the position, you take it, Inca Holmes. And there's Lee Fitzy in the dirt, picking up some mud for his tyres. Decide the mud will give him better grip than rubber, so good luck with that, Lipitsky. Anyway, oh, Dino's right on the back of Aussie Rooster again, coming up with, what's this, be 3 laps to go, I think, up in the 18th lap. Let's have a look at this action here. Go on, Dino, get on the back of him. Oh, Timmy's looking round the inside. And then we got Luke Mitchell. Oh, Dino's gone a bit wide. Timmy's up the inside of him round here. And this is he's kept the inside line. Well done, Dino. He's held his nerve there. He really is giving up. Like I said, he took a lot of confidence with the last week's win, and as you can see, he's doing alright. I don't know how he did in the previous 2 races, but from what I've seen, his driving's looking good. Consistent lap times, and look at it, I don't think it's about a second between his lap times. That's really consistent. Fair dues. They're phone a train going down into the corner, but yeah. So, I'm not even sure what corner we're at. We're on the home straight, do we? I don't know where we are from this view, to be honest. I'm going to go back to this. I know people don't like it as much, but I much prefer watching from this view. I find I can see a lot more of the action. What's happened here? Luke's on the back of Timmy. He's looking for a run. He's got a bit of a penalty here, so he's going to need to get rid of that. Same goes for Conrad. He's managed to shave a 10th off there without compromising him in the fight for second place. Luke's got to run up the inside of Timmy here. Can Timmy hold his line and keep the inside line for the next corner? He shaved another 10th off his penalty as Luke. He's going to need to, because he's only got 1 lap to go to get rid of it. After this, if they cross the start finish line, it'll be for the final time. He's managed to make that stick for 4th place. Dino's all over the back of Aussie Rooster. Aussie is driving his pants off right now. Dino's gone for the slow entry for the quicker exit. He's got a big run now coming out. He's going to do the same end into the final corner to try and get that big run. Oh, it looks like he's going to just about hold his line. Luke Mitchell's all over the back of him. Any action going on further back? Nothing to report. Let's get back in the thick of it then. Timmy's looking to fight back for that 4th spot. Can he get a double overtake done? Up the inside. He's going to get 1 surely, isn't he? He's side by side with Luke going into the next corner. He's just ahead of him now. Should be. No, Luke's gone for the big lunge round the outside. And that's going to compromise him. Yeah, Luke's gone a little wide there. Now Timmy takes the 4th spot. Aussie's opened up a little bit of breathing space once again. Can he hold on to it for the final 2 corners? Stan Bingo's coming up to his last 2 corners. We'll go back with the action is though, because this is what we want to see. They've spread out a bit now as it goes. They're probably going to finish in this order, barring accidents, going into the final corner. Yep, I think that's how we're going to be. Oh, Luke's run super wide. You're not going to get rid of your penalty? Good boy. Right, final lap. Conrad's managed to shave his penalty off, but it looks like it's cost him a position. Should we have a little look at that? Go back to see how it unfolded. Oh, there's a little bit of action. There was a little bit of swap and change in the final lap then, was it? Let's have a look here, because I'm sure Brian... I thought Brian was behind. Yeah, he was. But Brian was behind. Let's have a look again. Conrad's gone off up ahead. Oh, major wipeout for Conrad. Get in. Oh, he'd be furious with that. Now he's all over the place. Luckily, there's a bit of ghosting involved. Brian picks up a free spot. Diolch yn fawr wrth fi saying Cymraeg, Brian, friend. And there's my 2 fellow Welshmen, a yawning gap at the back. I don't know what happened to you 2 guys, but I am disappointed, I gotta say, like. Oh, look at this. We've got a bit... Look, oh, Tim, what? I'm just watching a replay, ain't I? Oh, 3 wide into the corner. I thought that was... I think I got it wrong. I went on the last lap then, another lap to go, wasn't it? What did we do? No, we're just watching the same thing again, aren't we? Yeah, that's when Luke runs wide on the exit. We'll have a little flick through it again. Good old replays. Stan Bingo well ahead. It's a TV time stand, that's all you're getting. Back to Aussie Rooster. Awesome stuff, Aussie, but you did brilliant, mate. Fair play. They were all over the back of you, Dino. Dino proper pressure. There were some stages in our race and you held your nerve, but fair play to you. Same goes for you, Dino, but that's a cracking result for yourself even. Come on, can't be disappointed with that on your podium. I'm sure Connor will probably get you in on an interview maybe. I could get the interviews going. I'll be alright. Mention the TTs in the Endurance League tomorrow. Shout out to Timmy finishing 4th, Luke Mitchell in 5th, Brian in 6th, Conrad in 7th, Levitsky still yet to get rid of his penalty. Does he know he's got to get rid of that before the finish line? He does. He's going to get rid of it, and he does so successfully. Well, congratulations guys, I think you put on a good show considering the conditions. We all know how difficult it can be in the wet. Contact was kept to a minimum, I suppose. Nothing major going on, but fair play. All in all, I think it was a good race. Well done everyone. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll catch you space monkeys later on.